Hello, guys. How are you guys? Okay, now in PVH, we talk a lot about liver flush. In many of the workshop, even when I go for healing consultancy, I tell people, guys, do liver flush because the liver takes up everything that's out there. Whatever it is, if it's going to be good stuff, sugars, salt, everything, it all come from the large intestine, small intestine, duodenum, and stomach. It goes first to the liver, and then from the liver, it has take the good things, the bad things, throw it away. So liver flush will clean most of these things from your liver. But it depends how many times you want to do. Okay, I've done this before many times, and I want to share this lovely, simple system how you do it. Now we start off with we need to keep our whole intestine system empty. How do it? We do it Epsom salt. We do Epsom salt. Okay. Now Epsom salt, you need to take one big teaspoon, and we got to put it into a mug like this, a normal mug, and we need water in the mug. We got to dissolve the Epsom salt. Okay, I got just nice. Don't let it be too much. Just 3/4 full. Okay, fine. And I got to open this now. I got to put one big thing. I'm alone here, so I'm managing myself all by myself. I've got it here now. Okay, I'm going to take my spoon. This is a spoon. Okay, I'm going to put it inside and make it sleep now, so easy for me. So I'm taking one big full of tablespoon. It's a tablespoon, and I'm going to put into the mug, and I'm going to mix it. Now, once it's mixed properly, it takes a little bit time. It's just a salt. Don't worry about this. They will tell you all kind of stuff. Oh, this is not bad. No, this is the only guy. The moment you take it inside, the body says, I don't like this, and it throw it away. It throw it out through your feces. It go to the stomach, duodenum, go to the small intestine, and within 20 minutes, everything comes out. Everything. So before we start our liver flush, we need to make sure stomach, duodenum, your small intestine, your large intestine should be empty. It's like having a diarrhea, like going through a diarrhea. Okay. Now I've finished this. Now I'm going to change my camera. I'm going to put it down side. Now this is done. Okay, mix it now. Once I've mixed it, I have to drink it. I drink it. Let's say I start maybe about 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I start. Then I'll take this now. But the whole day you need to fast. Okay, let me put the camera over that side. Okay. My camera on the stand. I will tell you all what I have here. It's not going to be so many things, guys. I have here 250 ml of pressed pulp-free grapefruit juice. Not grape, but grapefruit. It's like an orange, but it's called grapefruit. Okay, 250 ml. I've just done that. This is how it looks like. This is how a grapefruit like. You can't get this in many countries. Malaysia we get it. Maybe India it may not be so suitable, so available. So now you can replace them with orange. Get orange. You can make orange, or you have masabi. I think masabi or whatever thing that's some kind of fruit like an orange fruit, but it should not be sour and should not be extremely sweet. A grapefruit is not sweet. Now we have an empty 500 ml. Okay, 500 ml. We'll exactly show you what we're going to do with this now. And then we have got olive oil. Now, not everybody can get olive oil. Coconut oil is available and virgin coconut oil. But I would prefer today to share with you guys what we need is oil. What we need is oil. We're going to use canola oil. Canola oil is very cheap and also available readily in Malaysia and many parts of the country. Of course, you can use coconut oil or olive oil. It's up to you, your choice. But I think to make this cheaper and available to everybody, because sometimes you go to 1 or 2 or even 3 liver flush in a specific period of time. So we're trying to use a canola oil. First time I'm using canola, I've always used olive oil. And in India, I have asked people to use virgin coconut oil. Okay. Now I'm going to show the whole process, how the whole thing is done. We have got the pressed olive oil, and I've taken this canola oil and put in a smaller container, so easy for me to pour. I've got this grapefruit juice, and I got empty. So I got to fill up this one, and I got to empty this now. And I'm going to show how we're going to do it in a short while. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fill up this fruit juice, the grapefruit juice, into this big canister right now. Okay. Let me see how I can do it. Okay, Okay guys, I've got my camera positioned there. I'm going to take this grapefruit juice which I've taken from this thing now. I'm going to put it inside this little bottle, which is a 500 ml bottle. I'm going to put it inside. Yes, done. Filling it up, full 500 ml, done. Without the pulp, just pure grapefruit juice. Remember, it can be orange juice, it can be Mozambique juice, whatever you have in your place. Okay, it doesn't have to be grapefruit. Okay? I have it. That's all. Okay. Now I'm going to pour 500 ml. This is 500 ml. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fully straight away inside here. I'm going to put straight away such it come to the brim. I'm going to put my canola oil right inside here. Right here, guys. See this oil and the juice is all water. They don't mix. They don't mix at all. I've done everything inside. Little bit less. Okay, a little bit less. No big deal. No big deal. It's okay. I'm just going to get another one. I have a little bit on other bottle. I'm going to fix it up again. I'm going to fill up to the brink as I can. Okay, done. So now, if you look at the whole thing now, you will find that the oil is now above the liquid. You know, because drinking oil itself is not going to be easy. So we do this to help ourselves. So now, I'm going to cover this now. I'm going to cover this now. I'm going to shake it. I'm going to shake it. See, they all mixed together in very small, minute things. It's not going to be easy. Once I shake it, I've already done this. I've done this. Okay? I'm going to share a simpler way. I'm trying this. I'm doing on a daytime. I'm not doing a nighttime. So everybody can do on a daytime. And maybe in the evening, you can have a light meal and go to sleep easily. Okay? So this is still there. I've done it, that part of it. So I've got this now. I'm going to mix it nicely. It's leaking. I'm going to make sure it's not leaking. Tight thing. Tightly tight. And I'm going to take now, I'm going to drink 500 ml of this. Done. Not too bad. It doesn't taste bad at all. It's good actually because of the grapefruit juice. You can swallow it inside. But if it's just going to be oil, it's not going to be easy, my friends. It's not going to be easy. So I've done this now. 500 ml with 250 ml of grapefruit juice and oil. So now, this oil is going right into my stomach. It stays there. You stay there for maybe about 45 minutes to 1 hour. There's very little carbohydrate, very little protein, just a bit of juice, maybe some sugar, that's all. But there's a lot of oil, 500 ml of oil. Now what's going to happen now? This oil is going to go inside. The only work of this will be the gallbladder and the liver will now pump all the toxic material for, not toxic material, it will start to give out the bile, because the work of the bile is for fat digestion. For fat digestion, okay? Now fat needs to be digested. The stomach does not do fat digestion. It does not at all do any type of fat digestion. So now, as the liquid leaves the stomach splinter, it comes out. As it's finished, it'll go little by little. Now the brain says, there's too much of fat. There's too much of oil. Now what do I do with oil now? So immediately, what will happen is now, the bile will start to push all the green parts. The purpose is to emulsify fat, so the fat will get digested into the body. Now, the next part is, it comes out more now there's a good chance there's not enough bile in the liver. The hepatic duct has got no bile. Now the gallbladder will start to throw everything that it is keeping in a store place. Now because of the storage area over the many years and all the toxic things, this thing can become stones. We call it gallbladder stones. These stones will be there and they will be growing, not big enough to go out. Because many of them eat a lot of carbohydrate digestion, oil is not too much. So now this is the perfect time where the gallbladder will start throwing whatever is stuck inside. During that time, some stones can come out. Now the liver, while getting the bile out, it will throw all the toxic from the body. It will throw all the toxic from the liver because the liver is holding everything. It will throw. And now what happens is, you will just wait for a while, let it happen by itself, and slowly the whole system will come out. In less than 2.5 hours or 3 hours, you'll find them coming out into the whole system through the anus, and you'll find oil is actually going to come out. And sometimes you can find green soft gel, or even stones will start to come out. Okay, so that's the easiest part. And once that is finished, you can go ahead and take another Epsom salt if you want to throw it, but you don't have to do that. The new way we are teaching you, you don't have the Epsom salt. You do Epsom salt only once. Like yesterday night, I had a very early meal, just a biscuit. So I've been emptying all this while. I have not had anything at all. So today at about 11 o'clock, I started taking Epsom salt and everything came out. I'm very sure my system is totally empty. That's when I take. So now the new method will be 1 Epsom salt. But the day earlier, you must not have a heavy meal, or you must have many meals. So you control your meal. One meal maybe at 6 o'clock in the evening, and that's it. Then you clear, let it come out, all of them. Drink a lot of water in the morning, and you start early at about 11 o'clock. Take Epsom salt. Take Epsom salt inside yourself and clear all the system. Then we start with the liver flush. So now it's all inside now. Let's wait and see. Now what happened, everything clear. Now the reason why we choose canola oil, simply because canola oil is cheap, not as expensive as olive oil. Now the easiest part, the most important part is this has got less saturated fat. This is also less saturated fat. We found out that both this oil, they both have less saturated fat, but our good old virgin oil has very high in saturated fat. You can do it once, no problem. It's not going to kill you. You can do it. If no oil, you just virgin oil. But remember, virgin or coconut oil has got very high saturated fat, almost 90%. Okay. Now the other oil you can also use. You can use peanut oil or corn oil. It's up to you. No problem. Whatever you have. We just want the fat. We want the fat to go inside. And now the system is now telling my system now, oh my God, there's so much of oil. We need to prepare. During that time, it just clears up everything. Sometimes we tell people do 3 liver flush or 2 liver flush or 1 liver flush, depending on how toxic your whole body and what you eat. Sometimes we eat a lot of cakes and a lot of planta margarine. This margarine is all many are made of polysaccharide fats and things like that. They are like plastic. You must be very careful. Now when this thing goes inside, they all go in the liver and stay there, and that's when you get fatty liver and all kind of stuff. Start today. When I say 3 liver flush meals, you do one this Saturday, 7 days later or next Saturday, start another one. Oh no, sorry. You start, when I say do 3 liver flush, you do a first liver flush, let's say you start on Saturday. Okay? Leave this Saturday off, do the next Saturday. Okay? Then you go 2 liver flush. Then leave that Saturday to the next Saturday. So you got 3 liver flushes that you're going to do. Now the simplest way to do 3 liver flushes, sometimes you go do 4 or even 5, especially if you got too much of fatty liver. There's one guy who had got fatty liver, he had almost have cancer. So he did liver flush 20 times. And he said he was cleared. He says a small bowl, he had lots of cakes. Cakes those days were not made by butter, they were made by margarine. Palm oil based margarine in Malaysia. They got olive margarine and all kinds of stuff. But Malaysia, most of the oil, they hydrogenate this palm oil to create something at room temperature where it's spreadable. Even butter is also fully saturated fat, and that can also go to the liver and create a lot of problems. So our diet is very important, plus all the toxic that we eat, all the salt and all these preservatives and ketchup and all kind of stuff they put inside, taste enhancers, all will go to the liver, my friends. Everything goes to the liver because the stomach will just absorb everything. And now the only way is now is to throw it through the bile duct and to the gallbladder. Okay, so we have done it now. I'm going to see what's the outcome of this later on in the afternoon. Maybe when I feel like going to the toilet, then I will go and see what's happening. Okay, so thank you very much. Simplest way, I'm doing it now. I found this now easier. Just one, add some salt, wait for 1.5 hours, 2 hours, then start with our juice therapy, juice with oil, whatever oil you wish. Take it up and stay. So make it cut short. I'm going to see what's going to happen today, and I'm going to share with everybody. Okay? So thank you guys. Thank you for following us. Thank you.